Oh, hey, didn't see you there. I'm on vacation, but let's talk about Liverpool Football Club anyway.
Hey everybody, welcome to JLB Sports TV. I am Justin Block, and today Liverpool have reportedly signed Lorenzo Melgarejo, a left back from Benfica. They signed him on a loan, and reportedly at the end of this one-year loan deal, there's a clause in his contract that will allow Liverpool to buy him for £7 million. Now, Melgarejo is 22 years old. He's from Paraguay. He's about 5 foot 10 inches. So he's a small guy in stature, but he's a very skilled left back. He's somebody that actually used to be a winger, but last year Benfica converted him to a left back. So he's got all of the attributes you would want really of a modern left back. He's got pace, he's got trickery, he's skilled, he has great technique, he can deliver the ball into the box, he can score. So as you would expect from a winger, he has all the qualities of a left winger, but from the left back position. In the season prior to joining Benfica in the Portuguese Liga, he actually scored 10 goals. So clearly this is a guy who has an eye for goal and can really get forward. In Rodgers' 4-3-3, he usually has forwards on the wing that he calls inside forwards, meaning he really wants them to go inside and make those inside darting through ball type of runs. But that leaves plenty of space for guys like Glenn Johnson, and on the other wing, until now, Jose Enrique from the fullback position to dodge forward and provide that width that teams still need. For Benfica, he also played in the Champions League and Europa League last season, so he does have European experience for them. Now, this would set up to be what I would think a great signing, except for the fact that I don't think he's an upgrade defensively at all. I wanted Jose Enrique to be replaced or at least given a challenge this season. Because in my mind, Jose Enrique is a good left back, and Liverpool could certainly do worse, but that's a position that they should look to upgrade upon. For me, Jose Enrique he's really inconsistent defensively. He's probably the most left-sided or at least left-footed player I've ever seen in my lifetime. So he does have some inconsistent qualities to him, and we all know, and this drives me mad, for some reason Enrique loves to punt the ball up to our center forward. Like, we still have Andy Carroll up there. He doesn't really play the ball on the carpet as much as I would like to see him, or probably as much as Rodgers would like to see him be doing. So even though Enrique does have his defensive shortcomings, he does have good strength, good muscle. He's able to win a lot of one-on-one duels. On the other hand, Melgarejo really has about nothing to offer defensively. His positional awareness wasn't great last season from everything I read, and some fans honestly got sick of him because he just doesn't have the defensive instincts, which you wouldn't really expect out of a winger who's playing left back for the first time in his entire life. He's only been playing left back for 1 year, so he doesn't really have the positional awareness or the defensive instincts to really make an impact defensively. And because he's small, I expect him to get out-muscled on the ball a lot. We're looking potentially, in terms of defense at left back, the second coming of Insua. So it appears that Rodgers at least thinks that he can teach Melgarejo the tricks of the trade at left back and can get him to perform at a defensive level that would justify him playing at left back. But basically, if he could play left back better than Stuart Downing could play left back, he definitely has a shot of playing significant minutes this year for Liverpool. Still, because of Melgarejo's inexperience at the left back position and in the English Premier League as a whole, it doesn't appear like Jose Enrique's job is under much jeopardy or under much threat at the moment. So my take is, if there's so much work to be done on Melgarejo defensively to get him to adjust to being a proper left back in the Premier League or being a left back in modern football as a whole, to be able to put in the minutes and put in the hours to become a good defensive player and then get forward. If you view him as a project, I'm not really sure why Liverpool made this loan move. So if Melgarejo is indeed a project, is he going to get the games, or is he going to improve enough by getting the games to justify the £7 million price tag placed upon him for the end of the season? In my mind, a more immediate challenger, a more ready challenger to the left back spot would have been more applicable or more appropriate here. Like Ali Sissoko from Valencia. So because of his defensive shortcomings and inexperience, I just really have my doubts as to whether he's going to get the game action that to really show to us and show to Rodgers that he justified the loan move first and foremost, and for second, justifies potentially buying him next year. Still, it's a low-risk, high-reward signing. Clearly, the guy has a ton of potential, just for the fact that he scored a ton as a left winger, and if he can basically play left back better than Stuart Downing could defensively, or even challenge Jose Enrique for that spot, the $7 million price tag is going to look like a bargain, and it seems like Liverpool definitely have their left back for the future. If he doesn't improve at all that's really lost are time and wages, but as we all know, time is of the essence for Liverpool. Really, the biggest potential lost here is that first team left back spot, which in my mind should have gone to a more impactful, more immediate, more day one ready left back signing like, again, Ali Sissoko. It appears as if Melgarejo will be Liverpool's and Brendan Rodgers' sort of biggest project this season from a developmental standpoint and from an on-field standpoint. But despite all of this, I'm certainly looking forward to seeing him dodging down the wing this year. He definitely has the pace and trickery to excite us, but it really just doesn't matter unless he learns how to properly play left back. I just cannot stress this enough. The kid has one season under his belt of playing left back, and a season that he really didn't show defensive aptitude. But I digress. Hopefully he works out for Liverpool. I'm certainly rooting for him. So that's all for today with JLB Sports TV. I'm Justin Block. Just a heads up, I'm bringing back Fan Fridays. If you remember last year, we had a good run with Fan Fridays. I haven't done it this summer, but we will be filming one this coming Thursday to be put up on Friday. So if you have any questions for Fan Friday, let me know. Send me a message in the comments section, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter. Just let me know. Any questions at all you have for me can be ranging from my personal life to football to anything in general. Let me know and I'll try to answer it on Friday. That's all for today, guys. Melgarejo, new left back. Let's hope Liverpool signs some more players.